Across western Washington, and thousands of people, including children, are living on the streets and struggling to keep warm. A local bank is hosting a warm weather clothing drive for local homeless shelters. And joining me now, Devine, the Senior Vice President of Columbia Bank. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Great to have you. So Seattle, Tacoma, and cities across Puget Sound have a visible homeless population. It is a growing issue. Why is it so important to get people help?
Well, it's really important because of days like today. It's cold, it's wet, it's going to get colder tonight. There are tons of people who are living outdoors, unsheltered, struggling with homelessness on our streets. Washington State actually has the 5th largest homeless population in the country. And so at this time of year, it becomes very difficult for people who are struggling to live outside. The drive really is something that we're trying to do to help folks to be able to provide funds to those organizations who are trying to work with people who are struggling with these problems.
What items are you hoping to have folks donate?
Really anything that's going to help keep somebody warm and dry during the night. Blankets, hats, scarves, jackets, shoes, socks, anything that's going to keep someone warm.
And once we donate, where do the donations go?
Well, all of the donations that you make are going to stay within your local community. So there are about 50 different shelters that we partner with throughout the Northwest, and all of them receive donations that are acquired from their local area.
Outstanding. Now, Q13 as well as the Sounders partnering in this effort. Tell us about the team's involvement. That's cool.
Yeah, the team really jumped behind this effort. They recorded some public service announcements for us, and what with their success this season, we've really been able to see a lot of additional success for Warm Hearts. So really pleased with what they were able to do for us.
And you had quite a bit of success in the first year. This is the second year for the Warm Hearts campaign. Columbia Bank collecting 12,000 pieces of winter clothing last year, $150,000, and helping 53 shelters. So what's the goal this year?
We've raised our goal to $160,000 this year, doing really well so far. We've raised, as of today, about $53,000 towards our efforts. So yeah, we've got just a few more weeks to be able to hit that goal, and we're confident we'll get there.
That is great. So how can folks donate?
Well, folks can donate by going online to warmheartswinterdrive.com. They can make a donation online there with their card, or they could visit any of their neighborhood Columbia Bank branches and drop off hats, gloves, coats, scarves, anything right there at their neighborhood Columbia Bank.
That's great. Devine from Columbia Bank, thank you so much for joining us. Great to have you this morning. And you can donate new winter wear items to any Columbia branch location. As we mentioned, you can also donate cash. 100% of donations and cash go to local homeless shelters across western Washington. Casey, over to you.
Well, speaking of this cold weather,